The NBA. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. They lose the top spot, taking a step back now to number 2.
And you know, for the Mavericks, they came out of the gate swinging this season, fighting their way up the rankings. You just hope they can sustain this pace as the season wears on.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. You've got Nance. Fears is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Bailey. And it's Sampson in at the power forward position. And for the Mavericks, they've got Thomas. Sharp out there with Bay. And it's Humphries in at the power forward. So Atlanta will get the first possession. And we've got our NBA Fright Night. Halloween, Greg. How about this? Some people love to go to the haunted houses. And people like to stay home and give out candy. How about you?
Yeah, well, sometimes we've got to watch some haunted games, right? And some of these teams right now are playing some scary basketball.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. 4 on the shot clock. Fears' shot is off. And here's Humphries. Coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. Pass to Sharp. And here's Humphries. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Here's Nance. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Now, here's Thomas over Edwards. Thomas, no good.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Pass to Fears. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now, Humphries. And Garcia kicks to Thomas. That shot misses. Great D that time from Edwards. Pass to Fears. Here's Sampson. No good on the 3. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Here's Fears. All alone. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Fears has got 5 points so far. Humphries. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
Atlanta leading by 3. Nance outside from the arc. Sinks the triple. Nance has got his second basket.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Now let's take a look at the stats for Thomas. He had a strong showing last season and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And yeah, he was money from the charity stripe. Only a handful of players shot a better percentage last season. Tremendous asset. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Spins to stop the run. And they recover it. Back to Garcia. It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to Bay. The shot from the low post is good.
And maneuvering into position, Bay moving the needle.
Here's Fears. Guarded by Garcia. Bailey with a wide open look. And again, it's Atlanta.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Outside Thomas. Back to Garcia. 6 on the shot clock. No good on his first attempt of the game. Atlanta leading by 6. Pass to Sampson. Here's Edwards. And it's Humphries with the rebound. The Mavericks have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Edwards can't hit. Mavericks trail by 3. Thomas surveying the D. Sharp, the pass to Garcia. Here is Thomas. Edwards defending. Launches it. Thomas, no luck.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Nance. Banked in off the glass. Nance has got 7 points in the game.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And the Mavericks call time here. Atlanta making a switch here. Bledsoe's checked in.
Now number 4 for Atlanta. Number 4, Gary Bledsoe.
Mavericks trail by 5. Outside Thomas. Humphries with it. It's up a 3. Garcia can't get it to go. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 14-5 run here. Bledsoe passes to Sampson. Pass to Edwards. Launches a 3. And it's Humphries with the rebound.
Look, I'm not sure what's going on with him. 0 for the night. Might be time to give someone else a chance.
Garcia passes to Thomas. Now Bay. Just 5 on the clock. A three-pointer off the mark. Atlanta leading by 5. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Mavericks. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Kevin, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. So it's the Mavericks now, after the basket by Atlanta. Sharp sets the pick for Thomas. Offline with his 3.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success. Well, he has owned this quarter, a major reason they're up right now.
Back to Garcia. Over Edwards. Garcia can't get it to go.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Edwards kicks to Sampson. Pass to Bailey. From outside, off the mark.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Back to Garcia. Thomas outside. Atlanta with the rebound. Sampson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Bledsoe, and that one drops for him.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Thomas kicks to Garcia. Sharp sets the pick for Garcia to end the drought. And it's Sharp missing. Atlanta leading by 14. Sampson, the pass to Edwards. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes.
Get there.
Bay against Bledsoe. Nance a screen on Bay. Back to Nance. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Nance has got 16 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here is Garcia. He had that big outing in that Cavaliers game as well.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
That's good from Edwards on the assist by Nance.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Outside Thomas. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Nance outside. Pass to Bailey. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Nance.
3 points.
Bailey's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now here's Bledsoe. 9-point game his last outing. Bailey passes to Bledsoe. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. There's a screen. Edwards dishes to Sampson. That one's not going to go.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
To the inside. It's stolen by Nance. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
Give a big round of applause to your defense crew.
Atlanta leading by 19. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside for Bledsoe. Fires for three. A shot's good on the assist by Nance. Nance has got his 4th assist in this one. Elbow shot. Ellis can't get it to go.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
And so it's Atlanta cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
On the court for Atlanta, they've got Perkins. Adams is out there with Maxwell, and it's Bledsoe in at the 2. Adams with the screen on Ellis. It's tipped. Pass to Adams. Carries it down low.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Ellis against Perkins. To the left wing. They set the pick. Pass to Robinson Earl. Jennings with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Bledsoe against Gonzalez. Here's Robinson Earl. Ellis bounce pass. Here's De Silva. He's guarded by Maxwell. Pass to Prosper. There's the triple. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Atlanta's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Over in the corner, Ellis. His three-pointer's off the mark. Atlanta's shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. A moment for an injury report.
I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for Atlanta. He said the ankle is definitely swelling, but at this point, they're thinking it's only a sprain. An inopportune time here at the start of the season to be faced with any sort of injury. But the bright spot, guys, he's been given the green light to play through it.
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Yeah, that's great to hear. You just never know how long someone might be out, but that report sounds encouraging.
Now here's Jennings. A 17-point game for him in the win against Atlanta. Perkins, the pass to Maxwell. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Here's De Silva. He had 10 points in the win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Here's Gonzalez. Dallas, no good that time either.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player. And having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line, you think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
Atlanta calls timeout. break in the action. Here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
Coach, when you've had to scout for prospects, how much stock did you put in the NBA Combine?
Well, I think, Kevin, you can get certain things out of the Combine. I think the physical testing stuff is good to at least give you a baseline on guys. I think getting a chance to talk to some of the players is outstanding. And then just getting, anytime you get another chance to watch guys work, watch guys play, it's just another data point for you.
Here's Garcia after the basket by Atlanta. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "This is the only league that plays 48 minutes. I'm a fan of 10-minute quarters. A 2-hour format is more consistent with modern television habits, but it's such a dramatic change. Something like that would have to be talked about over time." Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball after the basket by Atlanta. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Here's Sampson. 14 points from him the last game against Atlanta.
Well, you can't say enough about what he did on defense. 3 blocks and made those shooters very uncomfortable.
Now here is Garcia. Pass to Humphries. Edwards against Ellis. Now here's Bay. D right on him. Over Bledsoe. No good off the front iron. And here's Atlanta. It's been 13 unanswered points for him. Edwards looking it over. Over Ellis. Edwards can't hit. Dallas has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A brief check now of the stats for Bledsoe. Good season for him last year. He put up about 13 points a game last season. 5 assists and 4 rebounds.
Take a break.
Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
Yeah, and make no mistake, we're watching a special guy here, and his numbers only tell a fraction of the story.
And the first one at the line is good. Sharp's checked in for Dallas. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Nancy's checked in for Adams. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Atlanta. This run now up to 13-2. Edwards against Bay. Edwards' shot is good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Garcia passes to Bay. And stolen by Fears. Here's Edwards. Drops in the layup for 2. Edwards got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Garcia passes to Robinson Earl. Pass to Sharp. Kicks it out to Garcia. Shot clock at 3. Over Fears. Garcia's shot is good. Garcia's got his 2nd basket of the night.
You have to stay up on him in that mid-range area. He's deadly from there.
Here's Fears. It's Bledsoe on the wing. Covered by Humphries. Sampson. And it's Humphries with the rebound. Humphries has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Garcia. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And here's a look at some numbers for Nance. Last season, he played outstanding. First in rebounding, and he ranks second in the league in field goal percentage, able to finish with force and even a little finesse at times.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Jennings is checked in.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Garcia passes to Humphries. From deep, Thomas. Rebound, Atlanta. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
And the Mavericks call time here. And the Mavericks making a change here. Ellis is checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Adams checked in. Dallas has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Thomas kicks to Ellis. Back to Thomas. A shot off that time. Great D that time from Jennings.
And another miss.
Oh, look at that. Wow. And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Atlanta shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
The throw good, Adams. Now here is Garcia. 5 points in the game. Pass to Humphries. There's the three. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim. Anthony Edwards.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Thomas. And just miss after miss right now. Atlanta's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Back to Nance. Outside the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Sharp's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Humphries, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. The wide open look here for Fears. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got his 3rd assist on the night. Ellis bounce pass. Humphrey sets a pick for Garcia. Back to Ellis. Shot clock at 5. Humphries the pass to Thomas. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, I feel for him. He's trying to make a play, but hasn't had an impact this quarter.
To the paint, deflects the pass. Here's Edwards, and again it's Atlanta.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here is Garcia. He has 5. From deep, Thomas. Atlanta with the rebound. Nance has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Edwards passes to Nance. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
No good on the free throw. Robinson Earls checked in for Dallas. He hits the second from the line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Back to Garcia. Outside Thomas. To end the run. Sampson pulls it in.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
So it's the Mavericks now. Garcia dishes to Thomas. Looking to get back on track here. Got a piece of it. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. It's Atlanta just dominating this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Dallas Mavericks.
They are out of sync. Too much individual play. They got to work together to create better looks.
Hard to argue with that, given their field goal percentage here. And another important topic, injuries. Let's take a look at what's happening across the NBA.
Unfortunately, no Kobe White for them, a guy who gives them a spark, can score in bunches. His contributions cannot be overlooked.
White also does a pretty good job of running the offense. It's a tough break. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. So here is Dallas, and we'll go courtside now to hear more about what's going on with Saddiq Bey. Allie, what's the status?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Mavericks. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Although it takes a while to completely recover from this injury, he's been given the thumbs up from the training staff to play through it. So that's definitely something to keep track of while he's out there.
Allie, thank you for the update.
Yeah, so much changes around the league year to year, but the danger and impact of injury remains largely the same. It's not enough to be good. You got to be lucky, too.
We've got Sadiq Bey. Thomas is out there with Sharp, and it's Humphries in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. On defense, the Mavericks. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Now, here is Humphries. He's covered closely. That one goes in. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Nance. Charity stripe shot, and Bailey gets it to go on the assist by Nance. Bailey's got 7.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots, and you build the lead.
Now, here's Thomas. 6 to shoot. Fires it up. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Up top, Edwards. Thomas covering. Edwards against Thomas. Edwards, good. He's got 15.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Sharp. Now, here is Garcia. Here's Thomas. The 3. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half. Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
It's deflected and stolen by Fears. Pass to Bailey. And here's Nance. He's defended by Bay. Here's Fears. And a miss there on the triple.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, they haven't found their rhythm here in the third. This is 4 of their first 5 attempts.
Mavericks have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. It's deflected, and the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Great defensive effort there with the blocked shot, but he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up right now. The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And that one misses. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Pass to Edwards. The layup off target. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Thomas against Edwards. Thomas up top. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 18. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The league is hoping for more competition for the All-Star game, and one idea to motivate the players is more prize money for the winning team. It worked for the Emirates Cup. The All-Star festivities drive revenues and publicity for the league, so those that are advancing this suggestion say, put some money on it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Now, here is Garcia. He's got 5. Bay with the screen for Humphries. To the wing on the left. Garcia up top. Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Sampson. Now here's Edwards. Thomas covering. Nance a screen on Thomas. Sampson kicks to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Now Garcia. Outside Thomas. Humphrey sets a pick for Thomas. Fires top of the key. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got his 16th rebound on the night.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap. Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Now here is Garcia. Pass to Humphries for the 3. Rebound Atlanta. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. Sampson, the pass to Edwards. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And it goes down 2 points. Nance has got 19 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now here's Thomas. Fires the 3. Sampson pulls it in. Sampson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Sharp sets the pick for Thomas. Buries it from three-point range. Thomas got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Sampson. Shoots the 3. Connects from three-point range.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here is Humphries. 6 points for him. Here's Thomas. Atlanta with the rebound. Nance has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. To the middle. And it's good. 2 points. Nance has got 23 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside, Garcia. Down low. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now here is Garcia. 5 points in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Fears. Inside. Here's Nance. And it's Humphries with the rebound.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
To halt the run. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. A different look for Dallas. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl comes in for Sharp. And it's Ellis in for Garcia. Adams, he's checked in for Atlanta. Perkins comes in for Fears. 1:43 left here in the third quarter. Ellis outside. Pass to Bay. 5 on the clock. From deep, Thomas. Perkins pulls it in.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Now here's Perkins. Hasn't made one yet. It's tipped. To the inside. It's stolen by Adams. Takes the three. Nance. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Dallas has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Bay kicks to Ellis. Pass to Thomas. Humphries with a screen on Edwards. Thomas outside. Great D that time from Edwards.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Really left alone that time. Bailey's got 12 points in the game.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Edwards against Thomas. To the paint. It's stolen by Adams. And so it's Atlanta holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Adams, also Maxwell out there, and it's Jennings in at the 3 spot. Now here is Garcia. On the wing, Ellis. Pass to Prosper. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas moving it around. Here's Garcia. Atlanta with the rebound. Jennings has got his 4th rebound in this one. Bledsoe passes to Perkins. No good with the triple. And so Ellis will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory is not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
Here is Perkins following the score by Dallas. It's back to Jennings. A 3-pointer, no good. And the Mavericks with possession. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Garcia against Perkins. All sorts of time. Good on the jump shot.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, they have made the most of their transition chances.
Now here is Garcia. Here's De Silva. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 15. Doesn't go for him. Atlanta's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Jennings looking over it. De Silva with the rebound.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Pass to Prosper. Here's De Silva. He's guarded by Jennings. Here's De Silva. Shoots over Jennings. De Silva with the bucket.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Bledsoe for 3. De Silva with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Perkins, the pass to Maxwell, and a big-time jam right there.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And so here is Dallas after the basket by Atlanta. Here's Garcia. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Pass to Jennings. Will stand one expression you hear, foul baiting. Players using sneaky tricks to draw a foul.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I'm not a huge fan of that, of guys developing that as a skill. But I will say this. It only works against undisciplined defense. If discipline to stay solid and fundamental, then you're not going to get baited into those things. And a lot of times, those foul baiters end up taking bad shots.
Here's Jennings following the score by Dallas. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Ellis against Bledsoe. Pass to Garcia and stolen by Perkins. The kick out to Adams. Back to Perkins. Goes up from the top of the key, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's De Silva. That one goes. Count it.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Ellis against Perkins. Ellis can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Jennings can't get it to go. The Mavericks shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Garcia can't get it to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Bledsoe outside. Perkins with the screen. 5 to shoot to the middle. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Ellis. And Garcia kicks to Ellis. Robinson Earl, the pass to Ellis. Here's Garcia. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, you can't play better defense than that. Patrolling that mid-range area.
Back to Bledsoe. Over Ellis. And too long on the shot. Outside, Garcia. Pass to Prosper. And with all the talk about load management, coach, and player participation, what about getting rid of players fouling out?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting rid of players fouling out. I do like the idea, and I think Scott Skiles was the one who brought it up, Kevin, of taking like the offensive fouls and just having that be a turnover, like the illegal screen or a charge, and not charge that as a personal foul, where honestly you end up being punished double.
Maxwell's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. Over to the wing. Here's De Silva. He's guarded by Jennings. Outside, Garcia. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Robinson Earl. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Bledsoe passes to Maxwell. And he dunks it down.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. To the left side wing. Here's De Silva. He's guarded by Jennings. Clock at 6. Here's Garcia. Here's Robinson Earl. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Garcia against Perkins. Adams outside. Pass to Maxwell. Jennings kicks to Perkins. It's picked off. Outside, Garcia. Here's Robinson Earl.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's De Silva. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. De Silva's got 8 points here in this quarter. Bledsoe against Ellis. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
The Mavericks shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Garcia passes to Ellis. Here's De Silva. He's guarded by Jennings. Kicks it out to Garcia. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Prosper. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Atlanta.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3. It's stolen by Adams. Pass to Perkins. Here's Maxwell. Now Adams, guarded by Garcia. Kicks it out to Jennings. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Now here is Garcia. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Jennings. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And now we present our player of the game.